Today is Tuesday, May 22, and today the guys that are doing the siding came back out again and finished, or continue working on that. Not quite sure if it's finished or not, but no, it's not. Okay, so there's those pieces there they did, and they worked on pieces here. Looks like they didn't finish above the window, not yet, so that's not done. On the window front, they removed the windows that were inside at the very top and have now replaced that with boards. So the next step is once the new windows arrive, they'll install those in their place. So that will be good, and then I'll finish it, just come back and do the siding for that. So that's good progress there. Yesterday, if you remember, they removed the gutters. Unfortunately, not sorry, the gutters, the downspouts. At the far side over there. Unfortunately, it rained cats and dogs last night, and so everything is very, very muddy. We've got water lying around everywhere. Everything's sodden. There's a big puddle of water over there. Everything's very wet. Mosquito City right now. In fact, because of the lack of the downspout connection up on the side there, water was just blowing in from the roof directly onto the deck, pretty much, onto the screen porch. So this was a big puddle of water. You can still see the remains of it there still. It's all muddy and dirty water. Fun to clean. So this has all been installed. Clearly it's not going to be that finished colour. We painted the greeny blue colour we have now, the sea green. They left the power outlet there. There'll be another power outlet over there. I'll install that in due course. Nothing else changed over there, you can see. One thing I noticed yesterday, after the video that I didn't point out, they added these pieces of wood on top here, all the way along the bottom, and also all the way along the top. In fact, today they've actually finished boxing that in, all the way along here too. They've added these panels all the way along, and have boxed it in very nicely, so that's some good progress. And they've done that all the way along the side here as well. That's all added paneling. Not quite sure what that's going to look like, and they've done some crown moulding too on the inside, all the way along, all the way around. In fact, that's very nice. Yes, that's finished off very nicely. We're planning to paint this all white when it's finished. Yes, that's very nice. So box those in. I don't know, maybe they'll be boxing the pillars as well. That will be interesting. Yeah. So, yeah, some good progress there. Indeed. I'm guessing they'll come back tomorrow. Looks like the weather is not stopping them now, because they can work up on the deck and on the porch. So the mud is not as much of a problem. What they've also done is down here, they've added all these side panels. I'm not quite sure what it's going to look like when it's finished, but it goes all the way around. I thought they were going to be using these pieces of wood along the front. Maybe they will be in front of it all, maybe when it's all finished. I'm not entirely certain what it's going to look like. And I hope they'll add a door over here, which looks like they haven't. They have covered up all the damaged wood that was behind there. That's good. But they haven't still reconnected that gutter. So if it rains tonight, it's going to be just as much a downpour as it was yesterday. I don't know why they didn't reconnect the gutter up there. Yeah, you can see there it is there. Still open. It just rained cats and dogs, came down here like a torrent. Incredible. And what didn't come straight down hit the roof and washed off and made a nice big waterfall all the way along here, which took out all of this here, exposed all these roots, washed away a large amount of dirt. Some of it went here, some of it went all this way. Yeah, so that was quite interesting. I wish they hadn't done all that, but anyway, it is what it is. They've brought some tarps here, but then proceeded to not cover anything up with them. Maybe that was covered up yesterday. No, this watering here looks like it's before. Anyway, big pile of rubbish that will ultimately have to go as well. Muddy, muddy, muddy. Look. Yeah, it's quite the construction site now. All right, so some good progress there. I have to check up on the panel, the doorway to get in underneath here, because I'll need to get in underneath, because that's where there are electrical outlets for the irrigation system. So I will need access to the underside of the screen porch once it's finished. Well, we'll have to check on that. Or he'll come back and be cutting a hole in. Yeah, you can see Zoe's window still there. Yeah. All right, so there you go. That's today's fun.